Hello, hello. Good evening. Good time zone. Welcome in. Good to see you. Love, Sammy, Wardy, thank you all so much for stopping by. Yeah, I forgot that I hadn't actually loaded up Genshin yet, so we're just sitting in my PlayStation menu here with my lovely Persona 5 Futaba theme. Let's hop in up here. Okay. So, what do we got here? Captions are working. Dope. And quality options are also working. Okay, we're good to go. I don't know why I'm always surprised when that happens. They, far more often than not, they work correctly. Ecto.
Nice bird.
Also hi hello, it's been 6 months. I continue to be proud of you every single day. I love you so much.
Thank you, love. I love you so much. I really appreciate that. 6 months. Wow. That's wild. If only I could think and implement good sub badges so you could show that off. Someday. Someday I'll have sub badges and you will immediately catapult up to the highest one that I have available. Hey Mango, welcome in. Good to see you. Need to just redo the ones you started if you like them enough. Why do you need to redo them? Oh, right, because the program crashed. I was like, the ones that you showed me looked fantastic, but right, we lost some of that progress. I mean, you don't need to. I mean, I could. You could also send me what you have, and I could try it. Like, you don't need to do it for me if you don't feel up to it or don't have the time. Like, I could certainly put them together or attempt to. I liked the idea. Absolutely. Crashing programs suck. Yeah, when you don't dabble in art at all, you hear artists a lot of the time complaining about the programs crashing all the time. You're like, well, they can't be that bad, right? Surely someone would have made a stable art program by now. And then when you actually start dabbling in it yourself, you're like, oh, actually, they do. They crash all the time.
Toodaloo.
They just crash constantly, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we're doing some Genshin. It's patch day, as usual. Did like an entire piece this morning. I didn't save until the end. Gosh, Sammy, walking on the wild side. I like it though. I like your adventurous spirit. That's fantastic. A lot of cool new stuff this patch actually. Specifically, there's a new character, not that handsome devilish motherfucker in the middle there, but to his right on top, that character is new. Yang Fei. And she's pretty damn cool. I don't have a whole lot of rolls saved up, so it's quite possible we won't get her. But we'll try. I'll toss some rolls at it, specifically because if I do get a 5-star, I mean, it'll be another Zhongli, which is great because I can just up his constellation. What does his constellation do, actually? While I'm here. That's not the right menu. I opened the wrong one. Where are you? What does your constellation do? Increase the maximum number of stone steles created by Dominus Lapidas that may exist simultaneously to 2. Oh! Oh my god. Instead of just having one fantastic pillar that he can summon, he could have 2 pillars out at the same time. The double shaft. One can only dream. What is new in your voice dialogues? Oh. So here's a good question. What do you think about the new character?
Despite never having signed a contract with me, she upholds order within many strata of Liyue society in her own way, dispelling misconceptions and correcting biases. Should her father one day return from his travels, I imagine that he would be even more delighted than I.
There you go. For context, Zhang like a lawyer, I guess. Well, I don't know if they specifically have lawyers per se in Liyue, but she's like a legal expert who like does legal consulting and stuff with people. Hey, Okami, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for reminding me that I need to save the paper you've been working on due in 8 hours. Oh gosh, yeah. Gonna be a writing night? Mm-hmm. Just because I was destroyed after group therapy today? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you definitely need to make sure to take the proper time to decompress after a particularly intense therapy session. Absolutely. Good luck with your paper, Mango. I hope it goes fairly smoothly. Now, is that one that's due in 8 hours? Is that the same one that you've been mentioning, researching stuff before recently? Specifically, like the book you had to read from 2011 with the gaming comments and stuff in it. Is it that paper? So we'll be lurking around, and yes, it is. Nice. Okay, gotcha. Before we get into the roles, though, well, actually, the first thing I want to do is pour myself some tea. And then after that, speaking of tea, actually, it's a funny comment. Yanfei's probably your favorite character now, solely because of her dialogue. I played through the story quest, so I've heard some of her dialogue, but I haven't actually heard any of her comments when you're like playing as her. But she seems pretty great. I don't have a lot of roles, as I was saying, but hopefully we'll get her. Before that, though, Picto, I'm terribly sorry, because I'm about to show off something new in this patch that might make you feel like you need to play this game again. And I don't want to. I didn't do the story. I did like an event quest to unlock this thing that I'm about to show off. There's a story mission revolving around Zhongli that I haven't done yet. But I did a different quest. You make tea? Oh, it's so much. You place this teapot, and then you warp inside of it, and once it loads, and then inside the teapot, you have a special pocket dimension where you have a house where you can decorate it with furniture, and you can also decorate the outside. Like I placed all these trees, I placed those bamboo, I placed these rocks around the edge, I placed this stuff over here. I was playing with it a little bit this morning. Yeah, so there's a house now, and so there's 3 different like locations you can choose. I picked this one, which is like it's got this big mountain in the back. We can't actually go over here. It's blocked off on this rope bridge, but we're way up in the clouds on a mountaintop. It's the one I picked. There's a couple other ones that you can choose from. It's pretty gorgeous. And they actually did a half decent job with like the placement system. If I just hop out to here, and then this is where I would be placing all my buildings and stuff if I had like more things unlocked to place. You can move around like this, place stuff wherever you want. Like they made it a pretty good system, to be honest. Also, this gives us a bit of a. We got some nice waterfalls over there. My lovely cloud top housing. It's pretty fantastic. It's gonna be a big time sink for me for sure. Okay, wait. There's a lot of comments that Someone mentioned tea. I did mention tea. I have some green tea here. It's a sencha matcha blend. It's quite tasty. Okay, so it's a lot of whats and oh fucks and oh no's. Oh yes, I do have Tubby right now. Yep. We'll show him off in a second here. Cleaning piercings, you weren't listening, but heard tea. Ah, yes, tea's a word that I will often pick up on too. This is amazing. It's really cool, yeah. House in a teapot is fantastic. Can friends visit your place? Friends can visit your place, and you even get a slight, I wouldn't say in-game advantage, but like, I'll show it off here. But when you go to make new furnishings, they take a certain length of time to complete. But you can either use an item to speed them up instantly, or having people come visit will actually knock time off the time it takes for the things you're making to finish. But yeah, you can have guests over to hang in your house. Now regret picking the beach theme. This one is gorgeous. I mean, the beach one from the preview looked pretty nice too. They all looked nice as far as that goes. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this one.
Silly Billy Hilly Churl.
Oh, we got our new italicized text from the bot. Thank you, Streamerlens, for the stretch break. Yeah, the new me is yeah, italics are so hard to read. Like, right? It's not only did they take away the fun multicolored aspect of it, but they made it worse for people with dyslexia and other reading difficulties. Right? I'm so upset. Is this hard to pick back up? You want to go back in, but you're worried about being behind, but of course that's subjective. No, not really. To my knowledge, I mean, there's certain event things, like anything that happened in a limited time event, you would have missed until they bring the event back, which they said they plan to do with a lot of different events. Like this, actually, yeah, this, you can see right above my character, this like floating water creature I just got from a recent event. Just kind of neat. But for the most part, like all main story stuff is of course still accessible. And I mean, there's still the whole world to explore, depending on how far you got with that the last time you played. I don't think it'd be too bad to be playing from behind.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Testing this change, so stupid. Yeah, it's hard to read. Makes your eyes hurt. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Twitch trying to be even less accessible. Yeah, I know. Gosh. Actually, love, are we gonna... I'll help you with it if I have access to it. I'm not sure if I do. You might have to give me access to it if you can, but are we gonna need to go through and change all of BeMooBot's responses to commands? Because don't most of those start with /me? Hey, Drag, it has been quite a while. Having a panic... Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. That's my bad.
When the sun's out,
Yeah,
bathe
it has
in
been
sunlight.
quite a while. Welcome in.
But
Good to
when
see
the
you.
moon's
I hope things have
out,
been well.
Bathe in moonlight.
That's too hot. I shouldn't have drank it yet. Ow. Okay. Well, now my mouth's gonna feel funny for a while. It was a mistake.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through subspace creation, it will feel just like home.
I have like 400 commands to change. Gosh. I mean, we can tackle it sort of in chunks, right? Like most commonly used ones first. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of commands that we used for like previous like charity events or previous other things that like never get typed currently because there's stuff using them isn't going on, right? So we can hopefully take it in manageable batches. Hey McD, good to see you. Welcome in. Sick right now? I'm sorry to hear that, Drag. Oh, and most of the 400 are the shoutouts. So, yeah, I can't access them because I haven't unlocked enough Because you get to choose your first layout for free, but after that you need to wait to unlock the others. But there's also a cool island. I chose the Emerald Peak. There's also the floating abode, which if you've watched much Genshin, you may have seen people running around in areas that look like this. A lot of like the Liyue dungeons take on a sort of aesthetic like this. They all look pretty cool. Oh wait, yeah, I can still click preview on them. So I mean, this one looks really nice. This is the one I snagged. And then there's this cool island one, which also looks very nice. In all honesty, I probably would have gravitated towards the island, but I've played so much Animal Crossing New Horizons over the past year that I was just like, I don't need another island in a game. I'm fine with not having an island. And I'm happy with the Emerald Peak. I think it's quite nice.
Maybe.
I don't think I have actually. I don't think I can create anything because I ran out of wood. So yeah, now you can run around in the regular world and smack trees, and they'll drop wood, and you use them to make stuff in here. So what do I need? I need fir, pine. That looks like birch and more fir. Looks like fir. What's that look like? It's pine, okay. So more birch, pine, and fir, it looks like, are all I need right now. Wait, if that's fir, then what was... Oh no, yeah. Yeah, birch, pine, and fir. Okay. I think if that is okay, oh good, glad to hear it. So yeah, I guess we gotta go smack for some wood right now, but I just wanted to show this off because it's pretty cool, and I had a feeling some people would be excited for it. It's pretty gorgeous. Oh, there we go. Just took a second to load up the menu here. Since the patch has actually been doing that, I wonder if they've slightly changed things up and shifted the code around a little bit. 'Cause it feels like that menu has been taking a little while to open. It's not a big problem though. Yeah, so it even says up the top there, no guests currently, so you can definitely have guests. But we'll switch back out to the main map, and what did I say I needed? Birch, pine, and some fir, I think?
Silly churl, Billy
I recall there was lots
churl,
of birch
Silly
here.
Billy Hill.
Birch, pine, and fir. Okay, thank you for confirming that, Okami. I appreciate that. I figure we'll do a little bit of this. Oh, those are all firs too, I think. So we got birch that way, firs that way. So we should be able to get rid of the stuff we need. Now I don't know how long it takes the trees to respawn. Can't remember. Okay, that's dropping the wood. 'Cause I don't know which ones I hit earlier, but I was in the same area, so I might gather some ones that don't give me anything. Yet at least. I figure we'll do a little bit of housing stuff. It's new and cool. and fun. And then we'll probably break it up with we'll do the roles that we have available for Yangfei in a little while. Does this one not give me anything? To fight any of you, if you could just leave me alone while I'm doing the lumberjack thing, that would be ideal. Only 1 month and 8 days until your birthday? Oh, wow. Congratulations, Dreg. You must be excited about that. I'm sure that'll be a good time. Just as a heads up, we try not to talk about specific ages, just because Twitch does have certain age limits, and if somebody like sees someone saying a particular age and then they say their own, but they are like too young, I'll be forced to ban them as per Twitch's TOS. And this is a mature stream, so anyone below 18 shouldn't be here anyway. But just to protect against that, we try not to say specific ages, but I am excited to hear that it's your birthday. So that's awesome. Hey, Asher, good to see you. Come in. Probably should have looked up. Not looked up, but I probably should have added up exactly how much I needed before coming here to do this. We'll just get a whole bunch and then. Eating dinner so you may not type much at first and you actually cook something? That's awesome, Asher. What'd you make? I'm very proud of you. I know how when you're not feeling like doing a whole lot, cooking can sometimes be the last thing you want to muster up the energy for, but it's definitely good to put in the work and make yourself something if you can. Pop up here and grab some fur, I think. Yeah. It's just goulash? That sounds tasty, though. Did I hit this one already? I think I did. I'm getting kind of turned around. Also, it's been a little bit since I've streamed Genshin. How is the audio? I'm pretty sure I've changed my audio stuff around a little bit since I played this last. Is it okay? Are the character exclamations too loud? Are they pinging a little high? Does it sound pretty good? It's been so long since you made a real meal, you missed it. Yes. I mean, I quite enjoy cooking, but sometimes it's just so hard to muster up the energy for it.
With the wind.
Smack Love goulash so much. I think I've only ever had it once, and it was from a restaurant, I want to say. BRB, you gotta run the new dungeon. Okay, good luck. I hope that goes well for you. Same, all forms of goulash, yes, and Hungarian are awesome. Where's that put us for these two types of wood? Where does the wood even get contained? Over here, materials, I think? Yeah. Puts us at 84 fir, 114 birch, okay. So I got a decent amount of each of those. Is there a way that I can check my recipes without going into the teapot? No, there is not. That's a little unfortunate. I wish I could see what the materials were without hopping in to actually open that up. The other thing I needed? A bunch of pine. We don't have much sandbearer either. Or fragrant cedar, but we didn't need any more of those at the moment, so... the best place for pine is on, it's in Dragonspine, if I recall. This is your grandma's recipe, so you're not sure what type it is. It's sauce, tomatoes, mushrooms, peas, pasta, and ground beef. Could just be what she called it. I mean, that sounds great, though. I mean, I like all those ingredients. You want to run around, chop down the birch, chop down the enemy?
Snow.
It is free to play, Mango, if you're interested. It's not a smackable one. I knew it wasn't when I walked up to it. I find in Dragonspine in particular, it's sometimes a little hard to tell which ones you can hit. There's a lot of trees in this area that like aren't the ones that give wood. Most of these ones seem right though. It is on the PS4 as well. Yeah, that's where I'm playing it actually. They've been you only pay with your time, exactly. Yeah, it does, or can certainly eat a lot of time. You have it downloaded, just need the time to play. Ah, gotcha. I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but what I understand, they are making somewhat headway with deals with Sony to actually, like, combine more of the aspects of the game, because, like, currently the PC and while it's cross-play, it's not cross-save, and there's also certain things that only PC players have access to. Not in-game, but like in terms of like external stuff. Like they'll do little giveaway events and stuff that like you don't have access to depending on your version, just because of how like annoying Sony is about not wanting to lose money, essentially. But I've heard they've made some strides with that, and soon, like, PS4 players are also going to be able to get in on all the same stuff. Which would be cool if true. Enjoy just because you can enjoy the game without being the best and newest units. I'm still using most of the base units. Yes, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you can definitely Especially if you pay a lot of attention to like what the fandom's talking about, it can definitely sometimes feel like you need the best units, because every time a new one comes out, everybody just immediately shifts their focus and is like, well, this is the greatest thing ever, and we don't care about the thing that came out last month. But, I mean, if you just focus on your own enjoyment, you can have tons of fun with any of the units, really. They're all roughly viable. Like, there isn't, especially main story, there isn't anything that you can't clear. With the base units. And if you're fairly like if you save up your gems and resist the temptation to roll on everything, you can actually guarantee yourself some pretty good units. Like I have, what do I have? I think I have 4 or 5 stars, and only one of them I did sort of pay for. It wasn't my own money, but someone very, very generously got me the extra rolls I needed to get Zhongli. But Venti, Jean, and Hu Tao are all ones that I managed to get just from the primer gems that I've saved up on my own. Just through playing. What? Oh no, I don't want to fight you. Leave me alone.
Go!
I'm just trying to gather some wood. Please, I don't want to. Very glad that most of the characters you really enjoy are 4 stars. Ah, yes. I mean, there's some fantastic 4 stars. I love Chong Yun. I love Xinyan. I like Rosaria aesthetic and character-wise. I haven't had a chance to actually use her for anything yet, but she's very cool. Oh, and Fischl, of course. I use Fischl all the time. Fischl's actually just always been in my main party. When I swapped out the other 3 characters I had, because they were all friendship 10, I was like, oh, I'll just leave Fischl. She's been a mainstay for me. Some pain right now. How much pine is that? 96? Okay, that should be enough. Let's go somewhere where we're not freezing to death from the elements. What do I have? 75 resin? That's alright. Can't get over how pretty this game looks. The art style is fantastic, and particularly the backgrounds. Like, I find this game's background work is phenomenal. I guess in a video game they're not really backgrounds, are they? I'm talking more in like anime terms. But the scenery and the world art is gorgeous. Okay, let's go see if we have enough stuff to make any of the where's my teapot? There it is.
Have you heard?
Rite of parting?
Now supposedly Tubby, the traveling merchant who sells stuff and lets us make stuff, is only supposed to be there sometimes, but I was thinking in theory he'd still, like, if you put something on to be made at him, he'd have to be there to give it to you at the end. So if you just like make one thing at a time and always have him making something, would he just never not be at your place? Like, I collect something from him, and then the next time I come in,
you are not
or
used
well,
to the
like
place
when I
at
come
the
in,
moment,
I collect and then
but
start
once
something
you've
new.
materialized enough.
And then the next time I come back, I just collect it, start something new, and just always have him working on something. Because you just guarantee that he was always here. Now, what are these? Yeah, can I, like, put an extra building here? I mean, I want to make everything that I haven't made at least once, because you get special points for that. Let's make these 2 things. And then let's... How many... We'll use a vial. There's another character you think named Chubby is the traveling merchant. Oh, so Tubby is here all the time and Chubby's the one who shows up sometimes? That would make more sense. Because I was thinking, I was like, I'd be kind of sad if I came in here like thinking I was going to do a whole bunch of work on my place and then like there just wasn't the NPC I needed to do anything. This pine chair while we're waiting. Okay. Now I'm curious, this building that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, so we can just put an extra little shop on our property? There were a lot of buildings that we could make though. We could just like fill the whole place with buildings and actually have like a little town. Can I go into this shop or is it just like for aesthetics? Where would I want to put it? That's another question. I don't really have anything over on this whole half. I've kind of been... My trees and stuff and rocks are all over here. I think I kind of like what I've been doing with the rocks, just like putting them, outlining the perimeter. I think it's kind of cool looking, but at the same time, I'm not positive that I love it. I'll stick with it for now, but... Just kind of want to test this. Let's just tuck this over here. Yeah, okay, so it's just a building, which is fine. I wasn't expecting it to give me a ton of different buildings I could enter.
Maybe you...
I mean, some of them look like they would take up quite a bit of space, like this house with overhanging attic, multi-arched building. Got quite a bit of this stuff left, I think. Wait, how close are we to our next level of stuff? $39.80. We need to hit 4,500 for Queen? Okay. And... how close am I? 240 out of 1,000. Okay, so I need to make a lot of new stuff to hit level 4. Much more than I have access to right now. And what do we got up in here? You construct one more thing to hit that, and then obtain 500 realm currency, which we're purely just waiting on time for. So... okay. So I feel like I've done mostly what I can today, to be honest. Because I don't think there's any other way for me to really get large amounts of the realm currency. Are you selling anything cool for what I have right now, though? Bunch of stuff I can't get till higher levels. But yeah, so there's all these hedges and things. Different trees, different rocks. So much stuff for the outside. And then for blueprints for stuff you can make, there's a ton of things. Well-worn sword, that's kind of cool. Stack of kegs in case I want to have a party. Ooh, an old well. Different walls walls and floors, of course. Chandeliers and things. Oh, yes, I want a hearth. I absolutely want a fireplace. 160 I need for that? Okay. That kind of soon. I'll save up for that. Different beds. Already placed one of those. Country home with a tall attic. So much cool stuff. Oh, we can get the hilichurl pot. Lots of hilichurl stuff, actually. Ooh, that looks like a comfy lounge sofa. These are all expensive. Oh, we could put like a cool perimeter wall. That would look dope, I think. Main entrance, gateway to the clouds. Courtyard walls and stuff. Oh, I can make walls everywhere? Gosh, I'm gonna have a good time with this. Oh, I didn't tour inside, did I? I don't have much furniture, so it's not that impressive. I probably shouldn't be calling it a tour, because that kind of builds it up as if it's going to be pretty dope, and I don't have a lot of stuff yet, but I should probably show it off. Oh, but maybe I should do some other stuff, at least until Picto's done her dungeon. Because I'd like her to see it as well.
Go!
No, I mean, I could tour it twice, I guess. Not a big deal. Although I actually haven't walked up and actually looked at a lot of this stuff closely that I've placed. This is really cool. This dragon thing and then all these kites. I was expecting this to be a thing, but I didn't actually verify it yet. I can actually use this forge to forge stuff, which is dope. Wait, I can even use it to forge these special weapons? So I don't need to ever go to the blacksmith anymore if I don't want to. That's really cool. That I can just use this forge. And yeah, this stuff that I placed out. Got all these umbrellas and things. Stretch break? Thank you, Stream Elements. Oh, I need to change that message, because I don't want you to be italicized. This Twitch is silly and don't know which things to properly change, which things to leave alone. Yeah, that slash me change is just so... I don't know. I personally haven't seen any of the trolling that people were talking about as like the reason for why the change was made. But I mean, it must have been happening some if they felt it was necessary.
Go!
Gosh, I love these waterfalls. Out of curiosity, what happens if I try to fly, like, somewhere? The edge of the map is right over here. Okay, Paimon just stops us and says, how about we explore later? It's okay. This is inside the... Oh, nope, okay. When you get to a certain... When you get too low, it's just like, nah. Nah, we're not doing that. How low was I? I was trying to get to there. What if I tried to land on that one? It's a little higher. It feels like an odd choice. There's so much more they could do than change that. It's true. I mean, I do find a lot of the times when something like this happens, a lot of people focus so much on, like, things you could do instead. But when it comes to software development, usually it's not like you're, like, we could do this or this. Let's just do like this
One
wasn't done
client,
necessarily at the
two
expense of other
clients, three
things. This was just done. But face cams covering the minimap, by the way. It is. That is true. Is that? Would you like me to move it? Do you need the minimap? Oh, I suppose you can't see when I'm talking about the edge of the where we're allowed to be. You can't see that. Where do I normally have my minimap in Genshin? Or my face cam? I guess I usually do have it up here, and I just never reference the minimap, so it's not an issue.
I'll
I'd drop to just below that, to be honest. It doesn't have to be directly in a corner. Like nothing really shows up here. You just sit right there. That could work. Can I land on this thing, or is this thing too low too? Maybe. Nope. Shoot. Just as I touch it. Okay. Oh, and that killed Hu Tao. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. What was I saying though? Oh yeah, but it is definitely a very odd change. Okay, so I can't land on that. I assume I can probably just touch down on these spots, yeah. I was hoping that I could land on that one, which is detached a little bit. Have you, you said you picked the island, Okami. Have you experimented at all with, like if you can swim anywhere is interesting? Go here. Is this too low? No, this is not too low. This is kind of nice, actually. Nice little hidey spot down here. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we can't actually go over here. The edge of the map is on the other side of this bridge. It's probably too much to ask because like they're not going to necessarily, I don't think, give the player like a whole extra little world. But it'd be very cool if like they opened it up and eventually like you could take these bridges and like, you know, like maybe even scale that peak. Not like be able to build everything over. Like keep the building zone limited to just your plateau, but have a place to run around. Maybe even add like. It'd be really cool if they added like brought back something like the Mondstadt challenges, so you could like when you were up on that peak, you could like click a thing and like start like a little shooting range to like shoot at targets and stuff or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of musing. There's only a small bit of beach you can actually walk on within before you're out of bounds, so there isn't much swimming to do. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So the island is big enough that, like, in comparison to this, your island is, or your out of bounds is, like, much more tight around the island, I guess. I wonder why they left so much room to just, like, fly and then fall into nothingness on this one.
Another universe.
Like in theory, the
founded
limit
paradise.
could have just like the building limit's right
Official,
here.
And the princessins
They could have made the out of bounds much more tightly around here, and it wouldn't have really changed anything. Although I guess there is the fact that when you start getting close to the out of bounds, like the color of the screen changes. So maybe they wanted to make sure that like you can run around your entire plateau without like starting to feel that ominous color change in the screen because you're getting too close to the edge. That's probably it, or probably part of it at least. We're on 39 words when stream started, now on 519. Nice. Feel motivated. We were supposed to write 2,000 to 2,500 words. Oh, wow. So you're already between a quarter and a fifth, depending on which end of that that range you're going to fall into. That's awesome. You're getting there.
Maybe.
Still a ways from this. That's... Oh, it stops giving us potions. It starts giving us much more. Oh my god, a windmill? Oh, I want a windmill so badly. Oh no, level 9? Goodness. Wait, unlock exterior area 4? Do we unlock those places where the bridges go? I didn't even notice that. Unlock exterior area 3. Exterior area 2 at level 5. Does that mean what I think it means? Unlock exterior area? That would have to be like over there, right? That next platform, and then 3... Oh my god. If that is what that means, I'm very excited. I hadn't even really looked through those future rewards yet, so this is the first I'm seeing of that.
Maybe.
Actually, in the interest of unlocking stuff as exterior areas might refer to the other themes, but you don't know. Oh, that's true. That's possible, I suppose. Let's see. Max currency, max furnishing creation increased. Teapot spirit transformation. I'm not sure what that is. Types of good bought by the teapot traveling salesman in this abode have been increased to 5. Okay. Exterior 3, max furnishing Q. Teapot spirit transform. Oh, that just means it changes what the teapot spirit looks like. Oh, his teapot's gonna grow. He's gonna have like a full teapot that he sits in, and he's gonna wear the lid as a hat. If that bottom of the screen there is any indication, that's really cute. Number of available realm layouts increased to 2 at rank 8. I think that's the other themes. But again, I'm not sure. I guess I'll just have to level up and we'll have to see as I get there. Or, well, as more likely someone who's doing it faster gets there and then posts about it on the internet. And then we'll see what happens with it. But
Maybe.
I don't know. I think the fastest way to unlock stuff though is to tear through. Let's see, 60, 60, 60. Which of these two am I currently making? The tea table and the chair. Yeah. 60 from each of those, and then another 180. Plus that's 300. 360 is what I have access to with my current blueprints. Which is only going to be...
Maybe.
What do I need for my next rank? 1,000. 360 plus 240 will get me to 600 out of 1,000. Still need 400 after that. which is several, it's another 8 blueprints, I think, roughly, of that level. I'd get one there. I'd get one from this. So that's 2. I'd still need to buy 6 more, though. What's in our reward here? Oh, it's furnishing sets. That's right. Oh, yeah, and a
I do worry about the
Doggo.
well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
official. You're great.
Maybe...
Okay, I think that's... You don't want to look in here again. So in that case, should I not be saving up? No, because the purple ones probably give more. Did they give twice as much, though? Oh, wait. Never mind. Yeah, okay. I see what's happening. The blue ones are 160, and that's what I was saving up for, was a blue thing. Right? I wanted the hearth, I think. Which was blue. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay. Let's go spend our resin out in the real world. We're at 79, almost 80. We can try out the cryohypostasis. I haven't done it yet. I don't even know what its moves are like.
Toodaloo.
But yeah, so that's the... Okay, we still didn't do the tour. We'll do that shortly. But that's the new housing system, which is pretty dope. Okay, now what is this like? The area around it is extremely cold. Okay.
Phew. Go! Huh?
So what you're telling me is I should probably activate all 3 of these things before fighting it?
Go!
Probably not actually fully necessary, but... Got your sandwich, now you'll be lurking while playing games online with friends. Nice, McD. I hope you have fun. That sounds like a good time. Okay, what do you do? Okay, you do the same... Oh. Kinds of projectiles, but...
By royal decree!
How big a
No
damage
rest-
do you give? Not very big, okay. That's fine.
Phew.
Ooh, do a charge at me thing. Yeah, I missed that there. Okay, that's alright. What else do you do? Oh. Okay.
Quit it!
Now.
Go and splat! Odds reveal that...
Stabilize!
Phew.
Okay, what's this part like? Just charge attacks. hit the fallen frost fruits at the hip. Oh, what? Oh, I see. I understand.
Go!
Oh, this is interesting. I don't have the stamina for this. One more. Oh, missed. Yeah, that fruit. Stamina. Kind of cool. Oh, but it charges a lot of health. Shoot. The heal. It's actually kind of tricky with the ice mechanic. Well, tricky in comparison to other hypostasis. Do not.
Gather!
By royal decree!
Yeah!
Phew. Go!
Okay, Xander's back in the center again. What do I have to do, though? That's what I did last time. Another one? Now we just gotta kill it while it's dropped in the center. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad, all things considered. Oh my god, so we just ran the new dungeon, and it ended up being you in the tank at the end, and you died in the tank, finished out the final boss when it had like 28 HP? Wow, that's impressive. That's quite the, Did it just not do tank busters, or was your tank just really dope? That's awesome. I wish I was good at Final Fantasy XIV. Oh no, it was a paladin, so clemency. I don't know what clemency does. I don't know that game. I am. I appreciate that, thank you. While you're here, before you hop into another duty, if you haven't already queued up, do you want to see the tour of my house? There's not much in it. It's not that exciting, actually, but... Reminded you of when you heard of how I tanked that trial? Oh, it's the self-heal for them. Nice. Tanked that trial. Oh, yes. There was a clip of that, right? Because it was on... It was on Ari's stream? I want to say?
Huh?
Which one was that?
Toodaloo.
I think it was Striking Tree. That sounds right. I think it was Striking Tree.
Huh?
Okay, so there's not much furnishing in it yet, but this is what I've laid out so far. There's actually going to be almost nothing in the main entranceway, other than this rug. So I'll show off the empty section first. So we've got a nice big entrance hall here with pillars, and then walk upstairs, and all these... This really cool area. These doors do not go anywheres, for whatever reason. But there are doors downstairs that do go into other rooms. Do you get to craft stuff? You do! I'll hop into that in a second here. Which of these is which? Oh yeah, so this room, I just have this screen set up It's like a little desk, and then I've got this lamp on a table. I don't really know what the purpose of this room is yet, but I made it. And I like this lamp, it's cool. And this room is sort of like a combo, like there's some food stuffs over here, but then there's also all these scrolls and books and things, and there's this table for hanging out. You could come over and sit and chill with me. And then on the other side of the house, there's my cat. Also my bedroom, which has another screen, a door, or not a door, a screen, a bed, some more scrolls and stuff. But there's my cat. Look at them. Are there different cats? I don't know for sure. So the cat was a reward in round 1 of this. Like, you complete all this stuff as you're like building more furnishings and placing more stuff and etc. And then in the rewards for this, there was this particular cat. In round 2 of this, which I haven't completed yet, in the rewards for it, there is this doggo, a Northland Hound. And then I don't know what there's going to be in other rounds, so there might be other cats and other pets and things. You won't be able to catch up for this? No, you will love this. This thing here only just opened today, like during the patch this morning. It's like all 11 of these challenges I just did this morning while I was doing stuff. These all go really quickly, like construct 3 furnishings, you know, make 1 piece of fabric. Like, this stuff is all very, very quickly dealt with.
Toodaloo.
Oh, cute. What the fuck? Be sure to play with them to keep them from getting fat. Wait, it says that? I'm not good about reading tooltips and stuff. Did it? Humanity's best friend. These originate from a canine species from the far north and have a body of thick gray-white fur. They are quite hardy against the cold and are of an honest and lively character. However, the temperate climate of the realm within tends to lend to their lazy side. Be sure to play with them more to keep them from getting too fat. Did it say something like that about the cat? Probably not. An agile and wise soul endowed since birth with a well-maintained elegance and pride. A grimalkin with emerald green eyes, they walk upon roof beams at night with great grace. Its first footsteps are nearly inaudible, and it often sneaks into the shops and kitchens undetected. Luckily, since they needn't worry about food or drink here, they've become much more honest after arriving in the realm within. Aw, that's cute. The Jade Cat. You will also pledge to catch up if that helps. I don't.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly.
The quest to get this is given from a character in Liyue, so you would have to at least play the story far enough to get there. And then I'm not sure how much other story stuff you would have to do to unlock the housing section. I'm not sure. Now that I don't have the quest, I can't see. When you have a quest, you can see what the minimum requirements are for it, like adventure level, rank and stuff, but I honestly don't know exactly how far you need to get to unlock the housing section.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's
there?
out, bathe in moonlight.
Had gotten there before you stopped, you think, at least initially? That sounds right, actually. Yeah, I think you were there somewhere. Yeah, so I've got a cat. I was worried because I placed the cat just like on this rug, and then it was just sitting there. Like the next couple of times I came in, it was still on the rug, and I was like, wait, do the animals just stay where you place them and they don't move at all? But the fact that, that he's over here means that they will move around and explore their territory a little bit. Hey, buddy. I don't have a name for you yet, but I'll think of one. Yeah, so that's my, No, you can't pet them. Genshin still has not figured out that the key to being the game of the year is to pet the animals. 0 out of 10 trash game, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, but so we can be done in here for now. But yeah, so that's the housing system, and it's pretty cool. They were like, what can we do to get Picto back into this game? We've released some characters she's into. Rosaria has her teetering on the edge. We need a push now on top of Rosaria to get Picto back into this. Then you submit that to the Dog's Pet Twitter. Would it help, love, if I promised to only play Rosaria when we play together so that you can look at her the whole time? Would that sway your decision at all? Speaking of new characters, though, actually, let's do our, let's toss our handful of rolls that we have and see if we can get Yang Fei. Shrug. Alright. I'm gonna need the luck, because we don't have very many rules available here. Out of curiosity, how long has it been since we got a 5-star on this banner? How close are we to our next guaranteed? Unable to obtain data, please check your connection and try again. Excuse me? Pretty sure I'm connected to the internet. I think that's... Okay, it recognizes these fine. Hello? There we go. Okay, so how far back was our most recent 5-star? Hu Tao on page 8. The start of page 8. So that means we have 7 pages of 6. 7 6s are 42? So we've done 42 rolls since Hu Tao. So we're still a ways off from a guaranteed 5-star, which is fine. Nope, thank you for the blesses and the treasure. Let's, wait, quickly before I do that, wait, I have an achievement? What achievement did I get? 5 gems. Defeat a cryohypostasis that in a weakened state. Dope. Give me those 5 gems. Shop. Has this reset? No, it resets in 2 days. So I will have more of these to buy in 2 days. Weird that that's slightly offset from the, like everything else resetting. Oh, no, great, because this is just monthly, but the banner isn't specifically monthly. That's right. Okay, so once May comes around, I'll be able to buy more of those. Okay, that's fine. Back to the wish. Okay, let's do it. Let's hit it. What do we got? A spear. A bow. A club. Another spear. A bow. A sword. A bow. Book. A Noel. A book. That's it. Okay. Let's do it again. Sword, bow, spear, bow, bow, sword, thingy, book, special bow, book. Ooh. Gross. No character. Well, that's almost all of her rolls. Do I want to invest? How hard do I want to? I mean, I like the character. How hard? That bow has a cooldown reset on your elemental skill. I believe so, yeah. That's not my first time getting the sacrificial bow, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that is what it does. It sounds right. I don't really have any characters I would want. See, I don't have enough bow characters. Like if I had a Ganyu or something, that might be great, but I don't.
Silly churl.
Oh, we might as well do False Constellation. Never level you up.
Silly churl.
Where? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I have a sacrificial bow at upgrade or at refinement rank 4, so I could have a fully refined sacrificial bow. Now, I guess that's
Silly.
good. Hopefully, I find someone to put that on at some point. What? Why is it locked? What do you mean I can't unlock it from in here? God damn it. Genshin, why do you do these things to me? There we go. Might as well refine that up. No refinement materials selected. Sorry. There we go. Refine. Max refinement. It's pretty dope. After damaging an opponent with an elemental skill, the skill has an 80% chance to end its own cooldown, can only occur once every 16 seconds. See, that's not particularly useful on like Fischl, because she leaves her skill out to do damage over time anyway, so resetting the cooldown immediately doesn't really do a whole lot for you. I mean, I guess it makes it so that it's up, you can throw it again down immediately when it expires, which is kind of useful, I guess. Amber, again, I also don't see a whole lot of value in being able to toss out her bunny thing immediately after tossing it out. I feel like it could be pretty good on maybe like Child, but I don't have Child. I don't remember what Ganyu's skill does, but it could be good on her maybe too. But I don't have either of those characters, so I guess that doesn't really matter. That said, do I want to toss some more rolls out here? Because I can invest quite heavily into these, right? I've got 141 Star Glitter, which would turn into 28 Intertwined Fate. Is my math right there? A very good bow for Diona. Oh, I forgot about Diona. I don't have her either. I might get her from rolling on this thing, though. I could get 28 more rolls. What did I say? I was at 42 and I just spent... Wait, I was at 42. I just spent 20. So I'm at 62. 28 more puts me at 90. If I buy these now, we could guarantee ourselves a 5-star tonight. And there'd be a good chance of it being, or there'd be a 50% chance of it being Zhongli. Because that works out so perfectly, mathematically, I think I'm going to do it. Because 28 is the exact number of rolls more that I needed, I think we're gonna go and do that. That seems like a sign when numbers line up conveniently like that. Hopefully, we get but do you want another Zhongli or wait for Eula? Who's Eula? End user license agreement? I don't think I need to wait for the end user license agreement. Oh, you look pretty dope. I like your aesthetic. But I already have... Changyang, who of course is only a 4-star, but it's another Frost Claymore. Do I need a 5-star Frost Claymore? Or Cryo Claymore? Just typing what? Oh, the end user license agreement thing? Yes, 5-star Cryo Claymore coming next banner. Shoot, which is in 19 days. It's a good question. Do I want to up your constellation, or do I want to have just an immediate 50% chance at that cryo as soon as, or that cryo claymore user as soon as they pop up? I want Yang Fei though. So I think the play here is I drop maybe another 10 or 20 at least on this banner to try and get Yang Fei. And then I think about whether I want to do the rest for the 90 or wait. And if we accidentally get a 90 before we hit the pity, like if we just get a 5-star randomly in these next 20 rolls, then that's what happens. But it's, you know, if the game's going to give you better luck than base luck, there's not a lot you can do to complain about that. Give me the new character. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for the bless. Thank you everyone for the blesses. Dope. Okay, so we got her. A lot of the Genshin characters are very leggy, which I appreciate as someone who enjoys legs, but Yang Fei in particular, those are like twice the length of her torso or more. Those legs are preposterous. Dope. Okay. Good shit. Didn't get a Diona. And I don't have Diona yet, so that's a little unfortunate, but... And I could toss another 10. if I felt like it. Have they hinted at all yet what the 4 stars are gonna be on what's her name? Eula? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Do we know what Eula's 4 stars are gonna be yet? Oh, that's why that's part of the reason why they added that new cryohypostasis. I was like, that's interesting that they're adding a new hypostasis that drops a new type of level up material. They must be giving a character that uses that soon. And lo and behold, it had already been announced. I'm just not up to date on the news. Okay, these aren't exact because this is close. This graphic that I just pulled up lists today's banner, says it was supposed to be Zhongli, Yang Fei, Ning Wang, and Diona. It's Noelle instead of Ning Wang, but that's close-ish. If that's to be believed, Eula's 4 stars are going to be Beidou, Barbara, and Xinyan. And if that is in fact true, I don't really fancy trying to go for many of those because I already have Barbara and Xinyan at max constellation. Some extra Beidou would be nice, but it's not a huge priority. Diona will be free during an event this patch, by the way. Oh yeah, I saw that, actually. I did see that. Well, in that case, what is Diona's first constellation? Do I still want to try her? Actually, what's Yang Fei's first constellation? Do I want to see if I can roll a second one? I only have 10, like I'm only would spend 10 more at most. Because I think I probably do want to wait and try to get Eula instead of an extra Zhongli. But this is not the right screen. I'm getting all turned around here because I got a bunch of windows open now. I'm getting confused. Where's this character that I just rolled? There you are. Hello. You're a catalyst user, right? But from what I've heard, you're pretty dope. My Liquid, who some of you know because he comes into chat sometimes. Last night when we were talking, he was playing Genshin and he mentioned that he randomly got matched with a Yang Fei and they were doing like 28k crits like every hit or something preposterous. Like they were absolutely shredding. So I'll have to look up what a good build for her is. Was I checking the constellation? When Yang Fei uses her charge attack, each existing Scarlet Seal additionally reduces the stamina cost of this charge attack by 10% and increases resistance against interruption during its release. Okay. It's not too bad. It's not damage based though. Increase Yang Fei's charged attack crit rate by 20% against enemies below 50%. That's pretty good. Forgot to mention beat Wise 9 the other night. Oh, nice! Congratulations, Asher. Good job. enjoyed it more than you thought you would. Nice, that's always good. Got 65% of the trophies on a single playthrough. Ooh, yeah, that's not bad. Her constellation is so pretty. I was so focused on the numbers I didn't even really look at it. Oh, yeah. That deer. That is really pretty, actually. It's dope. When done deals used, creates a shield that absorbs... Ooh, that's pretty good. Increase the max number of Scarlet Seals by 1. Okay. That's pretty solid, too. Okay, this is not... good. It's not like game breaking in terms of like making her substantially stronger though. Oh, because she has, I didn't really notice before, but she has like horns herself, right? Because she is she's half Adepti, if I recall. Some you'll never get as you refuse to do high difficulty level playthroughs, but that's just you. Oh, sure. So that one probably won't be a target for platinuming for you then. But that's okay. Certainly don't need to platinum everything, or anything if you don't feel like it. I mean, you're Pyro. You're probably Crimson Witch of Flames, I would think. Would be a good set for you. I'll read that later.
My name is Yen Fei, top legal expert in Liyue, and for the avoidance of doubt, no one else comes close. From commercial litigation, to civil mediation, to criminal lawsuits, I'm fully versed in every area of the law, and I guarantee you a swift and satisfactory conclusion to your case. My contact details? Where should I write this down? Paper will just get lost, and it'll only rub off if I write it on the back of your hand, so... Aha! I know! I'll just write it here on the close of this... whatever this thing is that follows you around.
Oh, on the close of Paimon? That's hilarious. Now I'm not good with names. Lizzie Freeman, what have I heard you voice act in before? I'm sure it's something. Or maybe it's not, and... you're fairly new. But I feel like I probably have. What have you done, Lizzie Freeman? Lizzie Freeman. Oh, Trish in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. Okay. Oh, you were in My Time at Portia. Oh, you played Popoi in the Secret of Mana 2018 version? Arizu Blima and ReZero. Oh, you're in Kakaguri too. Okay, cool. Cool. What have I gotten the achievements for, you ask? The Signs Gate VN. Oh, nice, Sammy. I mean, that's an excellent thing to play through a lot if you're gonna get the achievements for something. Currently have 11 platinum trophies. Nice, Asher. I think I only have 2? I haven't really used my PS4 a ton. I've got it for Final Fantasy 15. I've got it for Persona 5. Have I bothered platinuming anything else? I could see myself platinuming... I haven't even played it yet, so this is sort of an ambitious claim to make, but I could see myself maybe playing Horizon enough to platinum it, since they are giving it away for free right now. So I have that I could potentially platinum as well. Hey, Obi-Wan, good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. We're just playing some Genshin. Just got the new character. This is her. Might as well look for my artifacts, I guess, and see if I have anything that I want to equip her with. What did I say? Probably Crimson Witch? But does she... I'm trying to remember playstyle. She does do decent amount of auto-attacking, right? Because she... you use her attack, which stacks up her seal. You get, so you attack 3 times, then you charge attack. And then you attack 3 times, and then you charge attack is like the bulk of her stuff. Okay. Let me read through these. Fireballs, but those do pyro damage. That deals AoE pyro damage. Blistering flames that deal AoE pyro damage. Opponents hit by the flames will grant you the maximum number of Scarlet Seals. Oh, okay. So you want to weave that in. You kind of want to do like... you can open with that, then immediately charge attack to burn the seals, then attack 3 times, charge attack to burn the seals. Triggers a spray of intense flames that rushes the opponents, dealing AoE damage, granting the maximum... and this also grants the maximum seals and applies Brilliance, which charges up seals on its own. Okay. So you always want to make sure to charge attack to use your current seals before you either skill or burst, because they give you max seals anyway. Okay. Iconfall, Nighton Plus, Glass Masquerade, Death End Request, Dragon Quest 11, Persona 5 OG, Ni no Kuni 2, Secret of Mana, Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, so you did do Horizon. Nice. How difficult was the platinum on Horizon, Asher? Cosmic Star Heroine and Final Fantasy X HD. Nice. That's a pretty solid list. I love seeing Death End Request on there because I remember the saga of you sort of going back and forth on whether or not you should get it for the longest time when Lutz was kept advertising it to you. Yeah, I'm glad that you picked it up and enjoyed it so much. That makes me really happy. Don't platinum things. Your ADHD barely lets you beat them, let alone complete them. Oh, for sure. And I mean, that's valid, Obi-Wan. As I mentioned, I've only platinumed a couple things, and I have that. Some games I can really manage to sort of focus on and play them enough to do that, but there's other games where I don't, like, even if I'm really enjoying them, I struggle to actually play them enough to beat them. Just for whatever reason, the gameplay cycle of either maybe it gets too repetitive too long before the end, or whatever happens. But some games, even though I really like them, I'm just like, I'm not sticking with this long enough. I've never platinumed a game, but you did get all the Steam achievements for Hatoful Boyfriend. I mean, that's the same thing, yeah. Yeah, Steam doesn't give you a special extra achievement for getting all the rest of them for most games, but it's the same thing. If you've got all the achievements, you've got all the achievements. Horizon Zero Dawn isn't hard, just kind of grindy at points. Okay, gotcha. Have the second Death End Request as well, but lost your game data when your old PS4. Oh, sure. And haven't gone back yet. Yeah, that's always a bummer when you lose major progress or an entire save file. It can feel like such a chore to have to go back and replay through the stuff that you are already done. What would this do? Consume Scout Seals by using a charge attack. Each Scout Seal will increase pyro damage. Okay. Effect lasts for 6 seconds. Charge attack uses. Okay. Deals crit to opponent. She will deal an additional instance of pyro damage equal to 80% of her attack. Okay. Okay, so it seems pretty straightforward. There's no like weird like HP or defense scalings or anything that you need to think about. So I think just building her a standard amount of like pyro damage, attack percent, crit damage percent. Just sort of those standard stats that you sort of are looking for on most characters. Okay. I don't think I have stuff that's great for that right now. But we'll see what we can find. Horizon File was also one of the ones you lost, otherwise you'd... Oh, tell how long it took you? Sure, sure, no worries. And any game that requires you to play on multiple difficulty levels for trophies will forever go without those trophies for you. Oh, sure, because you'd have to, yeah, you have to replay through it the whole time again. Or beat it on the highest difficulty the first try, I guess. Because most games will give you the credit for beating them at the lower difficulties when you beat it at the higher one. But many games unlock a new difficulty once you beat it for the first time, so that doesn't even allow that option, even if you were interested in that. Increases overload and burning damage by 40%, increases vaporizing melt damage by 15% using elemental skill, increases the 2-piece set bonus by 50% of its starting value for 10 seconds, max 3 stacks. Oh, do I maybe only want 2-piece Crimson Witch and 2-piece something else? Actually, what does this do? After using elemental skill, increase normal attack and charge attack damage. Ooh, actually, this is not what I thought I was looking at. I was like, wait, what? Where's Lava Walker? Increases damage against opponents affected by Pyro by 35%. She might actually be a Lava Walker character. Some games make you do each difficulty level. True, yes, there definitely are some that that'll force you to play through it like 3 or 4 times, depending on how many they have. Pretty uncommon, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But it does happen. That's very true. None of these have great stats on them. What does this have on it? Oh, sure. What was on this one that I just looked at? Attack percent. That's okay. Cough. Tales of games? Do the Tales of games, if you beat it on the highest, do they not give you credit for beating it on the lower ones too? I wasn't aware of that. I've never tried to platinum a Tales of games, so that's probably why I didn't know that that was a thing, but that's unfortunate. Crit rate, crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. None of these have 2 stats that I want. They all just each have 1. Might have to do some grinding. I don't think I have got the relics for her that I want. Or the artifacts, rather. Oh, attack percent, crit rate. Okay. That's got 2 good stats on it. Okay, so we have 1 Lava Walker with 2 good stats on it for the flower. What do we have here? Crit rate and attack percent. Again, 2 good stats on a Lava Walker plume. Okay, we might be in business here. Getting a couple good stats on some relic or some artifacts. Maybe right, been a bit since you tried to plat one as well. Well, I mean, if you've tried, then I'd go with what your instinct for how it worked, because I don't think I've tried to plat a Tales game, so I was just surprised that they wouldn't do that, because Tales doesn't seem like the kind of game that would. Like, there's already so much that I assume you have to do to plat a Tales game anyway, in terms of like all the little side things you got to collect. Like, I'm thinking about Berseria and trying to like scoot around on the hoverboard and collect all those different little things that you got to get to buy all the stuff from the, what's it called? I just don't think they'd also make you play through the game multiple times, maybe they would. Never played a Tales of game, which seems absurd to you. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it depends how into JRPGs you are for it to be unusual. Like, there are a lot of people who like will say they like JRPGs, and they do. I'm not trying to claim that they're lying or anything, but like, who have never heard of Tales. Like, Tales is, it's not niche, but it's also not quite mainstream. Like, if you think about like the biggest JRPG franchise, obviously Final Fantasy's up there, Dragon Quest, Fire Emblem is, well, has JRPG elements. It's not a traditional JRPG by any means, but like a lot of people miss on Tales for whatever reason, which is kind of a shame because I love Tales a lot. Last one was Tales of Heartsire, which you only had to beat the final boss on the highest difficulty level. Oh, okay. So you think they did change it? Oh yeah, so maybe they used to, but then it's different now. Alright, gotta bounce, leave a lurk, have a good stream, y'all. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out, Obi-Wan, and I appreciate you leaving that lurk. It was good to see you. Take care, have a great rest of your day/evening, and get some good sleep once you call it a night. Tales of and Wise games are not well known, but not niche either. Yeah, for sure. Now to get all the cool stuff on Tales of the Abyss, you had to play through the game like 3 or 4 times. Wow. That's a pretty big ask. 3 or 4 different playthroughs. Did my controller unplug? There we go. So where was that? We found a decent flower and a decent plume for Lava Walker. Now we get into the trickier ones. This is not... I don't even know what Lava Walker looks like. I pay so little attention to this set. Which is end stuff. There's another one up here, so we didn't have any Lava Walkers with 4 pieces, which is fine. But if we're doing Lava Walker, we need the 4-piece set, because the 2-piece like, is not what you want. Elemental Mastery, attack percent, not great. Okay. Okay, attack percent and 1 crit rate, not bad. Elemental Mastery, meh. HP, no. Defense, no. Energy Recharge, no. Attack percent, but nothing else great. Okay. Depending on what this rules for a 4th stat, it could be great or it could just be okay, but okay is not terrible. I don't hate okay. Now the thing about goblets is that often my goblet is the one piece that doesn't match, because on goblet the thing I really just care about is the right elemental damage bonus. So yeah. Okay, so let's check a crown first. If we have a half-decent Lava Walker crown, then Lava Walker is probably what we'll try running on her for the time being, because we weren't finding much of anything that was great with Crimson Witch. What's this got? Elemental Mastery and attack percent? No, 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 no thank you. Come on. Crit damage would be okay. Attack percent with a crit damage would be okay. Crit rate, no good substats. I don't mind doing another attack percent, actually. And it's not the shortest Tales game either. Sure. I mean, yeah, there aren't really any short Tales games. Actually, that's a good question. Off the top of my head, I'm not even sure what I would guess is the shortest Tales game. This has nothing to do with Genshin, and it's a major distraction, but I'm quickly gonna... If I go to Time to Beat... If I just quickly look at all the Tales games that they have here. Search Tales of... Oh, what am I gonna compare, though? Probably just the main story. You'd say probably Fantasia? Could be Fantasia. I mean, I play them fairly completionist, but if we're just talking main story, Berseria, we're at 44.5 hours. Vesperia, Definitive Edition, we're at 46. Zestiria is 42. Xillia is 36. And really, Xillia's that much shorter for main story than those other ones? Oh, and Xillia's completionist time is much shorter too. I feel like Xillia was long. I feel like Xillia had several points in the main story where like the game actually made me think I was going to fight the final boss, and then like there was still like a whole extra section to the game. Abyss at 48.5 is actually the longest one I've seen yet. Symphonia at 47.5. Xillia 2, 34.5. Tales of the Neon Sea is the shortest Tales game at 9 hours. Grace's F 47.5. Fantasia 31.5. Tales of Hearts R 33.5. Yeah, it is Fantasia, slightly. For main story, at least. Just by a little bit. Completionist, its Fantasia is actually substantially shorter, which I'm not too surprised about, because while there is some extra stuff to do in that game, it's not like... not nearly as expansive as the subsequent games in the series get. So I'm not surprised to see that its completionist is by far the shortest. Fascinating. Lol? Which of the things I said was that lol directed towards? But yeah, okay, so Lava Walker's the pick, and then we just need to find a good... Oh, the Tales of the Neon Sea. So we just need to find a good pyro damage goblet. But that can be of anything, because we already have the 4 pieces of the Lava Walker. Come on. Gimme... Oh, actually, I don't have any, do I? I recall this happening when I was building Hu Tao, and I didn't have any pyro goblets, and I had to farm until I found one. So I probably still don't have any unless one popped up. I have gotten quite a few relics since I built Hu Tao, actually, so I could have something kicking around here somewhere. Lots of cryos. Lots of options for cryo when we potentially get that cryo character, hopefully. Geo, Hydro, Electro, Cryo, Hydro, Physical, Electro, Cryo, Hydro, Electro, Physical, Electro, Cryo. Yeah, we just don't have one. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I should have equipped these things as I was finding them. It's okay. Well, we'll throw on the stuff that we found that was good. Which of these was I down for? There was an attack that had something good with it, right? This attack, yeah. Which of these did I think was good? What? None of these are looking appealing to me. Didn't I find a plume that had 2 stats on it? Oh, it was one of these two. There we go. And then there was a flower that had attack and crit rate and energy recharge right there. Okay. And then we'll just toss some random goblet on here for now, because we don't have any... Oh. Yeah, that's the only one that I have equipped to somebody too, so I've just only found 1 pyro goblet in my entire time playing this game. That's nutty. That's so surprising to me. What's on Bennett? Oh, attack percent, okay. Okay, we'll just toss on... This actually has fantastic substats. Crit damage, attack, and crit rate. It's just so unfortunate that the main stat's HP. If the main stat on this was Pyro, this would be a perfect Lava Walker Goblet. Well, that's fine. She can hold that until I find something better for her. Although, since I'm going to be having to farm for a goblet anyway, I may as well not level up any of these because I might find replacements for them. So that's okay, we just won't level up any of her artifacts right now. We can level her up, though, if I have some stuff for it. What do you... Oh, you take more of the Noctilus... Or you take Noctilus Jade to level up. That's not a concern. I've got lots of that. I don't think I don't know if I have the materials right now to get her up to 90. I might. Probably not. Probably gonna run out of books. Or if not books, something else. So we need more... Oh, you're taking Juvenile Jade. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna definitely run out of that. We'll have to kill some more Primo Geovisceps. Yeah, we're gonna run out of that. That's okay. Before that, though, do we have...
Wanna come over for tea? Starsnatch Cliff is known for its heels.
Craft... I needed 3 more of these. Okay, this will be the last one we can do. But getting her to 70 is not a bad start by any means. Now what do we need? Yeah, 6 of those, which I might be able to make, but we need 10 more of these to get to 80, and then I think we need another 20 to do the final one up to level 90. So I need to probably farm 30 more of those juvenile jades. Which is okay. Let's collect the, we get two of these from her. It's not a bad start though, getting her up to 70 already. I like the color of her eyes a lot. And also her hat, of course, is pretty dope. What did we do? Oh, because we spent 500k more. Nice, okay. Oh gosh. 30 sounds like a lot, it's not that many. You get like 2 to 3 each time you fight the thing that drops them, so that's, I don't know, between 10 and 15 battles with it. Download it, Sammy? Nice! We'll have to, well, we won't have to. If you don't mind, I'd certainly like to add you as a friend once you do so. If that's okay with you.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
What was I gonna do? Gosh, yeah, so that's, we're gonna be fighting bosses for a little while because I need to get the stuff to level her up. And then I'm also gonna need to, I mean, I won't need to, but I am gonna preemptively gather this stuff just in case we do get Eula. Since I can guarantee myself a 50% shot at her as soon as her banner goes live, I'll probably just do it, right? Just toss those rules at it. Also, what am I gonna need for Diona? Since Okami did remind me that we are getting a free Diona this patch. Diona, what do you use to level up? Hoarfrost cores. Okay, I expected that. I have some of those kicking around. I don't know if I would have enough, but I do have some. For sure. Oh, so what was your constellation? Regenerate 15 energy after the effects of signature mix in. That's pretty good, but okay, that's alright. Need to get back into it. It's pretty great. I mean, I have a lot of fun with it, and they keep putting out decent amounts of extra content. I know some people complain, they say there's not enough content in Genshin. I disagree. But I guess it just depends on how you play it and what your style of play is. Like, it's not really meant to be a game that you just like will consistently like sink like 8 hours into every day or anything like that. Like my Genshin experience most of the time is I hop on, I do my daily stuff, spend my resin, and that's it for that day. And then when an event comes out, then there's lots of extra content to do. But it's like Genshin, you sort of like play it a little bit consistently, kind of like an Animal Crossing. Once you get like a certain ways in, but then every so often there's a burst of stuff to do. It's a free game. Oh, I know, but there are people who complain about not getting enough for free. I mean, I can see a bit of their argument. Genshin as a game makes a ton of profit. Like, there are people who spend tons on this, so like the game makes a lot of money. They could in theory afford to hire like more staff to make more content. But I mean, I'm thrilled with the content they've been putting out, so I don't really think they need to like double their team size and get too many cooks in the kitchen if they don't need to, right? Like, that's not really necessary. Now there's housing. I mean, that's gonna keep us. There's gonna be definitely a portion of the player base who probably will complain that it even exists because they don't like it. They don't understand that not everything is gonna suit them personally. But there's gonna be another major portion of the player base who are gonna sink hours and hours into the housing, and I will possibly be one of them. Can't go wrong with copying major features from critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV.
Solidify!
Oz revealed by...
I can't damage you yet. There we go.
Time to go!
I will have order!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
By royal decree.
Gather!
Put up a good fight. Fortunately, Hu Tao does stupid damage. Is this a Pyro Goblet? No, it's an Electro Goblet. Well, I thought I might have gotten lucky. It's okay. BRB, okay, love. Sounds good. I may as well heal you up a little bit. What do I've got one main story quest that I could do, but I don't know if I feel like doing that right now.
Should I choose?
I'm not sure what to do now. Or if to do anything else. I mean, I showed off the new housing stuff. rolled and got the character I wanted. I am kind of tired. Do I want to play more? Or do I want to call it a little early?
I guess I'll host an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Is there anything? Done all these dailies. Wait for weeklies. This stuff I'll get over time because there's so many of them. Oops. Gain a total of 1,000 realm currency. Purchase 2 items from the traveling salesman in another player's Serenitia pot. Oh shoot. I gotta make sure to ask the people I know who play this to let me know if they have the traveling salesman, and to do the same for them, of course. Oh, that's something I've been meaning to look at, actually, every time I logged in, but haven't been doing. Because I gave you artifacts, I haven't leveled them up yet, but what does your weapon need to level up? What materials does it use? Oh, it uses the Boreal Wolf's Milk Tooth. I think I have a lot of those. I might be able to level up the Dragon Spine quite far. So we've got, yeah, 89 of those, 64 of these, 10 of these, and already 1 of the golds. Yeah, that's actually the one I think I have the most stuff of. So I probably could level this up quite far. Kami was saying the sacrificial bow is really good on Diona. If we're getting her this patch, then oh, that also takes the same one. Oh, okay. I'll have to grind more if I wanted to level both of those up really far. Oh, my new character needs a weapon. Shoot. I didn't even think of that so far. Yeah, you're just using a regular apprentice book right now. Oh, excuse me. You can't have that. What do I want you to have? Not Thrilling Tale of Dragon Slayer. God, I've got so many of those. What are our good catalysts I could give you? Using Elemental Burst regenerates energy. Oh, and also heals party members. No, probably not. Normal and charge attacks have a 50% chance to fire a bolt of perception, dealing 300% attack as damage. This bolt can bounce between opponents a maximum of 4 times. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds. That actually seems decent with her. She uses normal and charged attacks a lot. That could be pretty good. Just every 10 seconds having an extra burst of 300% damage. What does this do? After damaging an opponent with an elemental skill, the skill has a 50% chance to... Oh, that's the end its own cooldown one. That could be okay on her. Can only occur once every 26 seconds. The character takes the field, they will gain a random theme song. This can only occur once every 30 seconds. Attack is increased. All elemental damage increased. Elemental mastery increased. That's alright. Crit hits have a 60% chance to generate a small amount of elemental particles. That's okay. And then Thrilling Tales of Darkness there. I think this is what I want to put on her, to be honest. I think Eye of Perception seems good. Out of curiosity, what do... what's the site that I sometimes check for builds recommend that she do? Does it not have her yet? Am I just missing what I'm looking for here? Oh no, it just doesn't list her build yet. Okay. Let's just do a general search then and see. Yanfei build, Yanfei build, Yanfei rating and best build, best contingent pack Yanfei build. I will just quickly check several sites and see what they say. Crimson Witch. Catalysts. Lost Prayers is a 5-star. Scout Owls is a 5-star. Solar Pearl. I don't have one, but normal hits, increase elemental skill, elemental burst. That seems good. Black Cliff Agate. After defeating an enemy, attack is increased by 12% for 3 seconds. That's okay. What do you suggest? Really? Martial Artist for artifacts? With a Pearl or Crimson Witch of Flames with Royal Grimoire. Again, I don't have a Royal Grimoire. I could buy one, maybe. What do you recommend? Lost Prayer and Crimson Witch. Okay. What's this last site recommend? A lot of the same stuff. Okay. So no one's building her quite the way I'm building her, but that's fine. That is not a problem. Yeah, hi, welcome back, love. Stretch. Thank you, Stream Elements. That was recommended for some just because it's crit damage, I guess? Might be an option. What was the other thing I was saying? So they were recommending Martial Artist? Not that one. What the hell is Martial Artist? What? I mean, is my mind just completely blanking? I don't even know what that set is. No, that's Clear Pool. Simulation Mansion. Where am I? Oh, up here. Wait, martial artist? That's a 4-star set. Increase normal attacks and charge attack damage by 15% after using elemental skill increases. I mean, that would actually work fairly well on her. Wouldn't be terrible, actually. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with... I think Lava Walker's gonna be pretty dope. I had to guess. Hey, Delicate, good to see you. Welcome in. Stayed up till 7 AM playing Civ 6? Jeez. Just looked up and it was light out. I mean, with Civilization, that's not too unexpected, but... I mean, that's... As long as you didn't have anything to do today, I guess that's alright. It's awesome that you were having that good of a time that you just sort of lost track of everything. I think it's been a while actually since I've been so engrossed in a game that I've just completely lost like a chunk of a day like that.
Phew.
Crit damage. Maybe they're right and that other book would be better. I like the idea of the Eye of Perception, but maybe... I don't know. With your current stuff, what's everything at? Not great, but it's not bad.
Which should I choose?
You're also here for Mondstadt, aren't you?
Okay, Baroda Resin, we showed off everything that I wanted to show off.
And a radish veggie soup.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
While it is a quick one, I think we'll probably
Which
call
should
it
I
there. I'm actually surprised that I went for this long. I fell asleep a little bit before stream, and then when I woke up like 20 minutes before stream was supposed to start, I was like, oh, I really don't feel like going live at all.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
But I feel better now.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
Which is good.
wanderer near Wolfendom. Which should I choose?
Yeah, let's call it there, and maybe there'll be someone
Is the steak.
who we don't normally get to raid live right now because it's a little earlier than usual. We can see if we can go say hi to someone that we don't normally get a chance to. So how long ago did you wake up, Delicate? Is your
Sun's out, bathe in sunlight.
is your sleep schedule
But when the
potentially
moon
shot
is
for a
out,
couple of days now?
bathe
The
in
Adventurers
moonlight.
Guild.
It's been getting quite busy recently. You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Silly
heard?
churl,
There's a
Billy
strange wanderer
churl,
near Wolfendom.
silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Oh, let's go.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Welcome. How can I help you?
One client, two
There will definitely be
clients,
something
three
that catches your
clients.
Look up at lunch? Oh, that's not too bad.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Thanks for the stream. Always enjoy the chats we end up having. Oh, thank you, Asher. I appreciate that. As do I. Yeah, I really enjoy the various video game chats. Appreciate you being here.
Toodaloo.
Strange wand.
We're gonna go say hello. This is not what I thought was gonna happen, because I said we'll say hello to someone who doesn't normally go much later, so like if we're ending earlier, we'll get someone like that. But we're actually gonna go say hi to someone who usually doesn't start till well after I end, but occasionally does. So we're gonna go hang out with Tamer.
When the sun's out, bathe
She's
in
playing some
sunlight.
Apex, and she's
But when the moon's
pretty good
out,
at Apex.
Bathe in moonlight.
Far, far better than I will ever be.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Toodaloo.
What's a good raid call?
Wanna come over for
Come
tea?
take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Let's go with treasure.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I had something and then I lost it.
Toodaloo.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer
It's
near
been getting
Wolfendom.
quite busy recently.
Oh, that's what it was. There we go.
One client,
Okay,
two
so
clients,
we'll go-
three clients.
With this,
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
version with hearts if you don't have emotes.
Toodaloo.
Get that started.
It's been
Did that not work?
quite busy recently.
Silly
I don't see a raid going in
churl,
OBS. Is there a
Billy
raid?
churl,
Come take a look.
silly
There will
Billy,
definitely be something
hilly
that catches your
churl.
eye.
Ooh.
Do not see it.
Today's recommendation.
Let's try again. You already have a raid in progress?
Heard?
Toodaloo.
There's a strange wanderer.
Yeah, it won't let me.
Wolfendom.
Can I type something to cancel the raid that's supposed to be in progress?
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the
Come
moon's
take a
out,
look. There will
bathe
definitely
in
be something that
moonlight.
catches your eye.
Oh, it's slash on raid. Okay, it says I used it. We might not be able to do a raid. If Twitch is gonna be...
Toodaloo.
Come take a look. There will
cooperative here.
Something that catches your eye.
Tried it, but it wouldn't let you. I used it and said I used it, but I don't know. Okay, let's try again. Slash raid.
1 client, 2 clients.
Oh no, but now it's just not
3
letting me.
clients.
Now slash raid doesn't do anything.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
You see it now? Okay.
Haven't
If we
you
see it,
heard?
we see it.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
As long as it's gonna take people to where they're supposed to go. I still don't see it, but if it's happening, then that's fine. Okay. Well, now I don't know how long until it happens, so I'm just gonna say some stuff, and if I get cut off partway through, I'm sorry, since I don't have my little bar counting down that lets me know how much time I have. But thank you all so much for being here. I very much appreciate your presence. Had some good fun tonight.
Toodaloo.
You should be streaming on Friday. Not sure what we'll play this week. If the free game is just the... Because supposedly this week the free game on Epic is going to be a package for idle heroes. If it's just that, we might not do the free game this week, just because I'm not super interested in that. If they end up making a second game free, we'll probably play whatever the other one is. But I love you all very much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And take good care of yourselves. Get some good rest. And I hope to see you again. Okay. Goodbye.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look.
Wanna come over
There
for
will
tea?
definitely be something that catches your eye.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ravison, hi! Ravison. Hey, Asher. Hi, Picto, my sweet bean. Are you shooting, friend? We are. How are you? How's your stream? McDizzle, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. That's how I've ever gotten. Oh, you know what? You know what's weird? And I still see the colored text on my end. I still see the mint color. The text went mint color for me. That's weird. Twitch is really on it. They make a small change like this for their platform, and it's not even working on my side. I love
yeah,
to
I love
see
that.
it.
That was the thing they focused on. We're gonna change the text color.
Take a look. There'll
Yeah.
definitely be something
As
that
our
catches your eye.
Remember that
priority.
time? Oh, there's a dome. Remember that time they changed the shape of the avatars?
Yeah, from square to circles or whatever.
Just finished off one team.
I need to get closer. Broke one.
Broke another.
One client, 2 clients.
They're about
3
to fight another team in
clients.
front of them.
Yeah, I'm going to Johnny. Ravison, how